in a time where the political situation in Australia is quite rough, there's one voting method that we can still all count on, and that is, of course, the
red coin top eight.
the red coin top eight. So we've just finished recording our main episode.
Did you start?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm so sorry.
That went quite well.
I'm sorry.
Perfect.
dude, I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
I'm keeping it in.
I thought we were doing the weird sound check.
We've just recorded our main episode. We were going to do this in the episode because we were a bit light, but we ended up being pretty good for time.
Sure.
Want to stress, if you are watching this stuff, the Facebook Live is the place to be. Early access,
popping off.
People are commenting left and right. Well, mostly left.
More than the lures at Kings Park.
Oh man.
Oh, that's a lot.
So here we are, the Red Coin crew, and we today are voting on the top 8 Pokemon types. Now, this includes all additional types up to date. So we're including Fairy, we're including Rock, including, I meant to say Steel.
Normal
And yeah,
ghost.
no. So here's a list.
Yeah.
No, so all types in game, we are not including shadow types from the Gale of Darkness games.
Yep.
We aren't including curse or question mark type
Yep.
from Gen 1. And we aren't including
Glitch.
glitch Pokemon because, I mean, Missingo is obviously number 1 for everyone.
Yeah, and to clarify, this is single type. So this is not
Single
dual
type,
type.
yeah.
This is not any of that crap. So it's like the 18
Yes.
types that we've got in the game.
So I'll
today
go through a quick list just
Yeah,
so
sure,
we know
sure.
what to expect. So we've got
in
Bark,
alphabetical.
order.
Yes.
We have Bug, Dark, Dragon, Electric, Fairy, Fighting, Fire, Flying, Ghost, Grass, Ground, Ice, Normal, Poison, Psychic, Rock, Steel, and Water.
Cool.
So I mean, it's come a long way.
Yeah.
Like there's so many, just those like so Dark, Steel, Fairy, and that's all of them.
Yeah.
But, I mean that's
Dark Steel Fairy is a new
keeps it going. So we'll get right into it. You can see an explanation of how these voting processes work in a previous
basically,
episode. Yeah, you'll see how it goes as we're
You'll
about to
figure
go.
it out.
I just want to put this forward. I appreciate all your guys' opinions, and I appreciate you as
I appreciate
people.
you too, man.
Thank you. But we're going to kill each other in this next
Yeah.
All right, so let's get started. First round is a 1 to 4 vote. 0 can be given.
Yep.
And then we will go from there. So Bug type, we'll sit in the
Should we actually decide how we're going to vote? Like, is this, favorite type or like competitive use or
I think
resistances
we'll
versus weaknesses?
I think those are all
This
valid.
Okay.
absolutely. It's your personal opinion.
Okay.
It doesn't matter how you're voting.
Okay.
As long as it's your thing. And then obviously, I mean, we usually get into a bit of conversation where we can't agree on something.
That's fair enough.
If there's something that
But
you're
it's good
really
to have an
shocked at.
explanation as
Yeah.
to why
Yeah.
you're giving.
Yeah,
Like,
if
you
you
can't-
can back it up, then
Yeah,
there
you
we
can't
go.
just give 3s for every single thing.
Yeah.
I mean, some of these I'm
Certainly.
going to give flat out 0s to, and
Oh, yeah.
I'm not even giving explanations, so
Yeah.
screw you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay, well,
Well, let's get started. We'll start Aaron, Chris, Adam, and then I'll go.
Yes.
And then
Cam likes me last. I know.
well, I'm the one with the list.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
easiest.
fine.
Look, if I vote first, I got too much to do. All right, Bug
1.
1.
Can I give an explanation?
Sure.
Oh, it's terrible. It's just a bad time.
It's just a bad time.
We'll hit these quick fire, I think, and then we can give explanations as we
Yeah,
start
sure,
eliminating.
yeah.
Yeah.
1,
1.
1,
1.
1, 1.
That's why there's not more zeros.
Yeah, that's good. Dark
I'm going to give Dark a 3.
3,
4.
4,
3.
3, and a 4. Dragon. Woo! Aaron, you're first.
Hey, Aaron,
Yeah,
I'm thinking,
come on, Aaron.
I'm building suspense.
Oh.
4.
4,
4.
4,
4.
4.
Oh,
First unanimous.
Oh,
Dragon.
it didn't take
Alright.
long, did it?
There might be another one. We
Jeez,
don't know.
we're such a Gen 1.
Yeah.
Gen 1ers.
Electric.
3.
3,
3.
3,
2.
2, and I'm gonna give it a 2.
Boom.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
suck.
It's a good price
Fairy.
point.
1.
1,
2.
2,
4.
4.
Ooh.
I'm giving that a 2. Fighting.
It's a tough one.
Yes.
2.
2,
2.
2,
3.
3, and a 3. Fire.
3.
3,
4.
4,
2.
2, and a 4. Flying.
1.
1,
1.
1,
4.
4.
Adam is astounded
Every
here.
time you're the
Three.
outlier.
Standard.
Ghost.
4.
4.
3.
3.
I have to give it a 4.
4 and a 4. Chris, what do you get out?
It was so close.
Yeah, no,
it was close.
Grass.
2.
2.
0, man.
0.
My most hated type.
Dang.
1.
1 and a 2. Ground.
4.
4.
2.
2.
2.
2. And a 4. Ice.
I know how you guys are going to vote on this, so I'm trying to
That's all right.
work out how I'll do
It's
it.
all part of the strategy.
So it's your
it's all a part
personal
of the
opinion
strategy.
is all that counts in this. You shouldn't be thinking, how am I going to eliminate other people?
Yeah, exactly.
This is purely your opinion. That's how this works.
4.
4.
0.
4. Adam?
I said 0.
Well, I'm
Guys,
looking at it.
can anyone hear me? Is my mic on?
I'm looking at it now.
0.
I was going
Yeah,
to give
that's
it
a 4 for
No, I
Chris.
was giving it a 4, but actually I'm going to give it a 2.
A 2.
That's a
And
4.
so, none of the unanimous decision.
All 4s.
0 is more like.
Normal type.
3.
3.
Wow.
1.
1.
2.
2. Give it a 3. I'm going to give it a 4.
I think me and you have voted pretty much the whole way it's the same game.
Poison.
Aaron, it's you.
I know. I like looking at your expression because your expression gives away pretty much how the rest of the voting's going to go.
Oh, no.
No, it doesn't.
I feel
I'm my own man.
Poison, tough
Difficult.
one. I love certain poison types.
Yeah,
do.
it's
I
difficult.
really do. But some I really hate.
Yeah.
Like
Like
Zubat.
Trubbish.
Yeah, Trubbish and Garbodor.
Like Mega Venusaur is my bro though.
Yeah.
It's more grass, though.
What's going to be?
Already shafted it.
2.
2.
It's a 1 from me, Cameron.
1.
I think it's a 2 from me.
2. Give it a 3. Alright, Psychic.
2.
2.
3.
3.
My favourite Pokemon is a
Alakazam.
psychic Pokemon. I can't not give it a 4.
4. I'm right there with you, Adam. That's a 4. Rock and or roll. Your choice.
Oh!
I love nothing more in competitive play than just spamming Rock Slide.
That's a ground type move.
It's a rock.
I'm
Hey.
joking.
Give the number.
3.
3.
Uno.
1.
1. The weakness to water is
1.
ridiculous.
I'm going to give it a 1. Geodude? No. Steel. Steel type.
1.
1.
Ooh, I think it needs to be 3.
3.
I also think it needs to be 3, not a 4, because I don't like the designs, but it's so, it's dominant.
Yeah, I'm there with you guys for 3. And then water. What are you waiting for, Aaron?
2.
2. Wow.
It's 2.
2.
It's a 4.
4 and 4. Adam, we are...
Too much water.
I don't care if there's too much water. A
2
lot of my
plus-
favourite Pokemon
Excuse me,
are
sir,
water.
please.
2 plus 2 plus 4
Your
plus 4
favourite
is...
Pokemon is a water. Isn't Greninja your favourite?
No.
What is your favourite Pokemon?
Gee, that is a big question. I don't
Okay,
think
well,
let's save that
I
one
have
for
an
another
answer
day.
for that.
No,
My favourite Pokemon's probably Infernape.
too many bulky water types is my problem. They all fit too much of the same mold, I think.
Sure.
Yeah.
I find it quite interesting that I don't think I gave any zeros away because I think that every type has Pokemon that I like in that type.
Well, let's while
Not
while
to
I'm
be
calculating
sappy. Yeah, while
for the
you're
first round,
calculating.
let's discuss your thoughts behind what you like, why
Okay.
you gave things.
Sure.
Like what comes into your what do you think about when
Mind.
you what
Yeah.
comes to your
Yeah.
mind? So
Well,
what criteria are you looking at?
I voted based on how much use these Pokemon get in my in-game teams.
Yeah.
So like, I'm not using a bug Pokemon
Mm.
ever. I'm not ever using an ice Pokemon ever. Usually because you get it near the end of the game.
That's
most
true.
of the time. So
Well, I
like,
feel that way about electric types, to be quite honest, because that ground immunity is, really stops those Pokemon in
Yeah.
their tracks.
For
And-
things like bug, I think I definitely weighed up weaknesses, resistances,
Yeah.
and things like that. Bug is also like obviously the most frail compared to Ice.
Yeah.
But doesn't have the offensive capabilities of Ice types.
Yeah.
But also things like, I thought of a type, what are my favorite Pokemon from that typing?
Yeah.
And if I use them, not only in-game, but competitively as well.
Yep.
So it's a combination of all of that for me, big time.
I feel like, it's obvious, like looking at our number one, we obviously knew that Dragon would be in the conversation
Yep.
for a top 8. And I think the reason is those Pokemon are always overpowered. They do have high
Yep.
average stats. They look great. And the weaknesses are negligible. Like, yes, they have weaknesses to things like Dragon, Ice, and Fairy. But overall, when we think of our favorite Pokemon, Dragon Pokemon always enter into the conversation.
What we should do one day is we should all do our own individual top 6 teams that you would use. Let's like make if you
What
were
if competitive or
no, not competitive. Like
Sure.
it can be if you want, but
Sure.
like let's say if you were a real Pokemon trainer in the real world,
Yeah.
what would your team of 6 be?
Yeah.
You know?
I'll really enjoy that because I can pretty much think of my top of my head right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can think of quite a few too, but then you can think of too many.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Alright,
get back to it.
So Cam,
Here's how we stand after the first round of voting. So I can
Sure.
tell you that the top 3 positions have been decided already.
Okay.
We have Dragon on 16, unanimous, Ghost on 15, and Dark on 14.
Cool.
So there's definitely that supernatural theme occurring. Like
Vibe, yeah.
they're certainly there. We have a draw for
For
fourth and fifth place. So it's going to come down to Fire and Psychic.
Mm.
For the next 2, we have Ground and Water tied on 12, and then we have a 5-way tie for that last position.
oh god,
All with a vote of 10. So we've got
Okay.
Electric, Fighting, Ice, Normal, and Steel tie.
So Fire and Psychic are playing
So
off for 4th and
let's
5th.
we'll smash this out
Yeah.
now. So this is second round voting. Fire Psychic is a 1 to 3 vote.
Okay.
well, no, you can just vote Fire or Psychic in this instance.
Yeah.
So
No, we can't because
Because you can have a straw. You can have
Draw.
2-2.
It has to be a 1 to 3.
yeah, but again, if you give what's to stop someone?
This is personal opinion. You shouldn't be thinking of this as a
No,
a
but
trick.
when we've done ties
This is
in
where
the past,
friendships break down.
Sure, I'm just
Okay, yeah,
discussing.
okay. Let's
when
we'll
we've done
break
ties
it
in the
down a
past,
bit. Yeah, you have one. You can give
Oh,
one.
you can-
one
you
point.
can argue
That's
a
you have
point,
one.
yeah.
You're giving a 0 and you're giving a 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Fire.
So it is a vote.
1.
1,
1.
1,
0.
0, and I gotta go with Psychic for that. So it's a
So it
Exactly
is
what
it
happened.
is- I knew it would happen. I knew it would
I
happen.
thought Cam would vote with us there, Chris.
I'll make you guys a deal. I'll give you Ground above Water if I get Psychic above Fire.
no. Let's.
That's what we do.
Yeah,
It is
okay.
what we've done
I'm trying to
before.
say, let's. This is the part where we discuss.
This is what we
what's-
deliberate. Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
Okay, let's deliberate.
Let's look at the advantages. Why? So why Fire? What's? I have to be honest. I was too busy calculating, so I didn't listen to any of your answers
That's
about
all right, that's all right,
criteria. So why Fire? Why Fire over Psychic?
For starters,
specifically?
it's a starting type.
Yeah, it's
Starting type?
one of the original starter types. One of the most common types.
It's not.
It's one of the
common at all.
rarest types.
It's
It's
quite.
one of-
Oh, if you let me finish, that'd be
Psychic,
fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Psychic was very OP first gen.
Every gen there's a Fire type.
Yeah.
Psychic was very OP first gen, but I feel since first gen, it's taken quite the dive.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
So-
I mean, a lot more weaknesses have poured in.
So I mean, okay. What Pokemon come to mind that what are you comparing? Like, are you thinking Charizard is way better than Drowsy? Like,
Yeah,
what
man,
are your
I'm
that's-
thinking
that's
examples?
totally
Charizard's
it,
way
yeah.
better than Alakazam in my head.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so too. But that's personal preference.
Yeah. Well,
But,
let's think.
What
of,
are you thinking? Why do you think Psychic's better than Fire?
I
like, why are you wrong?
Yeah. I just like the idea of Psychic. Like it's this.
That's the law behind it.
Yeah, like in the first gen. I mean, other than Dragon, but even Dragon just is like force. It's the only thing that was magical. Like everything
Yeah,
else was
I
an
agree.
element or a
They're
physical.
very hardcore
aspect.
special attackers, aren't they?
Yeah,
They're
And
not,
I
they're not
just think
physical attackers.
It's
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
I also think of.
abstract. It's
I
cool.
also think of
Sabrina's
Yeah,
babe.
I think in terms
Waifu.
of like
Yeah.
how psychic Pokemon are represented in Pokemon and what their impact is, and every psychic Pokemon is competitive because psychic moves are so much cooler.
Yeah.
And I
Not
think
since the introduction of Dark, I feel.
I think Fire unfortunately has the same problem that Ground has in that it is weak to the most abundant type in the game,
Yeah.
in water. And you can't ignore the fact that being weak to the most abundant type in the game means that it is more likely to have super effective moves put against it.
I think that you've got to look at some of the Pokemon that the fire type has given us, you know? We've gotten Typhlosion, we've gotten Charizard, we've gotten Houndoom, Houndour, we've got an Infernape line.
Certainly, I think fire should be included in the list, which is why it got enough points to be
Yeah.
included.
I mean, every Rotom, you got Rotom fire. Like every multi-form type has a fire
Yeah.
type of it as well.
Yeah.
You don't have a psychic version of those. for
But
example.
to me, I mean, so like, let's talk about like the three basic types. Grass misses out on this list entirely because we all pretty much agree that grass Pokemon have been shafted and don't get the
I
resistance.
should
that
mention
they
Grass narrowly missed out on being the dishonorable mention,
Well-
which we'll save to last, but it's not
Yeah.
a big surprise.
That exactly. So for me, it's like we can't. You can make that argument and say, "Oh, because it's a starting type, it's important." But I also make the argument to you that Psychic was so dominant in Gen 1, they had to change it or fix
They
it.
had to
for Gen
fix it,
2.
yeah.
With the addition of the dark types. So I think Psychic needs to be included, and I think it's significant. Is enough to be included in the top 4. And like just looking at the list itself, it goes Dragon, Ghost, Dark, Psychic. It all flows.
I
They're
also
all
feel that obviously fire and water, leaving grass out of this, fire and water were enough for 2 bad teams like Magma and Aqua to be named after them, as well as versions fire red and
they're not my favorite teams.
leaf green.
Yeah.
No, neither, but yeah, I mean, Aaron has a point.
We fire red as a whole game title.
So you're both unbudging?
No, look, I think you guys have done
You've done
a
it,
very, very solid argument. Yeah, look, I'm happy to put Psychic ahead of Fire if that was what you guys want. I mean,
I'll
I-
budget
I-
it, but
I
the
feel
next,
like you've got
next thing
enough-
we're going to argue on, I
Alright.
want this remembered.
So let's
Yeah,
let's-
yeah, certainly.
let's just agree that Delphox is the best Pokemon then in this
Oh,
case
yeah.
because it has both of them.
Yeah. No, Ghost
So-
Dragon, whatever a Ghost Dragon is the best type.
Okay, so we're happy for Psychic to be number 4 and Fire to be
I
number
wouldn't say
5.
happy, but we'll accept it.
This is okay. This
All
is
right.
the
Right.
outcome. Okay, so we can get rid of them. Now,
Sure.
ground water. So again, a 0 and a 1. Ground.
1.
1, 1,
0.
0, and a 0.
Yes?
Water, 0, 0.
so by
1,
default,
and
we
a
get
1.
the
Yeah.
position here.
I'm happy to give them ground.
Well, I mean, water's super effective against ground. That's the only leg you have to stand on.
Yeah. Also, water is just abundant. There's
yeah, there's
so many.
But
many
I think
varying
we
species.
acknowledge that I'm willing to acknowledge the failings of the water type, being that there are a lot of water type Pokemon that are not very good.
For the sake of moving forward, I'm gonna
Okay.
give you
That's
guys
okay.
ground. So
All right, so now the most important position.
I just
on
want
this
to say,
list.
I know this wasn't much of an argument, but
Sure.
in ground's advantage, Giovanni, the 8th gym leader in Gen 1, the strongest gym leader.
yeah, but the hottest gym leader was water.
I think that's
Misty.
relevant.
Yeah, Misty gets me
Bertha
Misty.
has also made an appearance in the Elite Four with ground Pokemon.
But so what are your favorite types of water types? I mean, I feel like we should talk about this.
Yeah, well,
these
I mean,
two for a bit. I mean, like,
Blastoise is my favorite
yeah,
Pokemon, so that
Blastoise,
plays
yeah.
a big. That and the fact that I have a connection to water because up until recently I consider myself a water Pokemon trainer,
yeah.
and I've always started with the water starter every gen, always. And
Yeah.
I did as well.
And Surf is my favorite move.
Yeah.
Gem or move, yeah.
Just move in general.
I've
really.
also felt that same hindrance, and every water type trainer in the game has been one that I've liked.
Mm.
And I think, water and psychic are always the ones that I gravitate towards. I've always picked the water starter, except the first time when I picked a Bulbasaur by mistake and
Are
just
there
stuck
any
with
water
it.
types?
Yes.
There are Slowbro, Starmie,
Sure.
again, which are great Pokemon and are probably in the conversation for some of the best.
Yeah.
Water
so-
as a type, though, is generally pretty bulky, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess so.
multi-water type.
I mean, it's all,
Yeah,
it's all ground types, though, right?
certainly.
So
yeah.
Yeah.
ground type has got this like.
So Swampert, I think, is a great.
Yeah.
Speaking
I
of,
So we
think
can
so.
agree Delphox and Swampert are the two best Pokemon.
yeah,
I think for me, with ground types, it's very much things like Taurus, again, Swampert.
but
Taurus is
normal.
purely normal type.
Is he? I thought
He
it
just
was
gets ground
purely
moves.
Did
normal.
Giovanni use him?
he did.
He
Yeah,
did.
but Giovanni was a normal type trainer.
It wasn't ground?
Is-
He has an affinity. It is the Earth
He
badge.
used Rhyhorn.
He never
He used the
used-
Earth badge, yeah.
he
but he
used
has
Rhyhorn,
Persian.
which is
Rhyhorn,
rock.
Yeah, but
Kangaskhan.
he never used a Taurus. And maybe in the TV
Yeah,
show.
maybe.
And even things like Haxorus is ground, isn't he?
No,
Ground Dragon?
Just Dragon.
Dragon.
He's very much an earthquake user. Though.
Yeah.
But like with ground type,
I
like
love
it's
earthquake
very.
as a move.
Earthquake is a great
Earthquake
move,
is-
so I'm
is-
glad to include it.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's got like that really powerful move set of earthquake, like magnitude,
Well, waterbender, earthbender. What would you be?
Earth.
Earth?
Tough one.
We're switching fandoms here, but
Yeah.
I'm talking about Avatar, the last
I
bender.
consider
No,
myself.
Avatar, the greatest film
I
ever.
consider myself more of a waterbender,
see you.
just because
Yeah.
my field of work.
Yeah. Okay. Adam.
so that means you learn blood bending.
Water.
Yeah.
Water.
See, in that situation, we got 3 against 1, but whatever.
Dude, metal bending is cool as shit.
I'm happy. I'm happy where it is on the list.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's
move
move
on
Okay, so we
because
have
this is going to be fun.
we have 5 here. Okay, so you have to vote. You have
So we
for the
we
eighth
want
spot.
one out of
only
these 5.
one of these
Yeah.
will be making it. Okay, so
Let's
you
give
can-
it.
you-
Let's have it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So
Yeah,
everyone
so
has
you-
one.
Okay, so you can
They
only
can
vote
use.
1. So electric.
Can we go through the
Okay,
types
so
first?
these. So think,
Yeah.
have a think about it. We have electric, fighting, ice, normal, and steel. You can vote
Okay.
these 1 to 5. You can only use each
Okay.
number once.
I'm gonna write mine down so I don't
Yeah.
forget.
How about let's try something a little bit different because I think the way
Yeah,
other people
let's do
vote
that.
kind of
Influences.
So what I'm going to do is
Secret
I'm going
ballot.
to tear some
Secret
paper
ballot.
very close to the microphone for those of you who are into that. What's that called? The
ASMR.
Yeah. I am ripping the paper.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Rip the paper quick
There we go. 1, 2.
because I want to make
three,
sure mine
and
gets
4.
in.
All right, so I'll grab the pen quickly. I'll
Sure.
put my votes down. So again, electric, fighting, ice, normal, and steel. So do you want to just write down your
A number,
your
yeah,
first
yeah.
pick and then your last pick and so on?
You're the only pen, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm doing mine first.
Okay. This is interesting.
I feel like
Talk
we-
amongst yourselves.
Yeah.
right?
I feel like we need the Jeopardy music playing in the background.
Well, I mean, what do we think about these types and what do they bring to the game? So, like normal, for instance, normal is much maligned amongst, I feel, the community.
Got that cool immunity though. That
Yeah.
immunity.
Yeah, it's
to ghosts.
Yeah.
But that weakness
And-
to fighting.
Mm.
yeah, but that's its only weakness.
All right, my voting's complete.
That's true. I do think there's something pure about.
So
the
just to
normal type.
clarify, you're writing them from top to bottom in order of preference. So your first one will be your favorite.
Okay.
Yeah,
In
when they're
more
done,
recent
place them
games, we've
hidden
definitely seen a lot more normal dual typings.
I do love that.
What I'm thinking.
So number 5 is your favorite.
No, so the thing you're writing on the first line is your highest priority.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like preferential voting.
Yeah.
Like
So-
our election.
What I'm thinking of is with normal type, like I do like normal type. It's certainly not my favorite, but it's so like it's just very versatile. And I'm thinking back to Pokemon in Pokemon card games specifically because in the trading card video game, normal types were so strong because you had Snorlax and Tauros. And you could use any energy card for them. You didn't have
Yeah.
to worry about that. So they always had a really big advantage. Like I would always smash them out in my team because I didn't have to worry about having the right energy cards,
Yeah.
and they were usually pretty decent.
I feel like we can't go past talking about normal typings without talking about Whitney and that middle tank.
Oh, Whitney.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And 2 words: hyper beam.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Certainly.
a 3rd word: explosion.
And I think Steel for me was a really good introduction in the Gold and Silver games with Jasmine as the Steel trainer.
And interesting steel trivia: Magnemite and Magneton were the first Pokemon to have their typing changed because they had Steel type added to them in Gen 2. So.
Certainly.
That and yeah, I mean, Dark. Dark solidified it, but Dark and Steel, like just what a game changer, huh?
They really were. They really were game changers.
The Electric's another hard one because at the end of the day, the mascot for the whole series is an Electric type.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Pikachu's not great anyway. I like Pikachu. Pikachu's fine, but
Raichu
they're
is better. A
They're a
Alolan
much better
Raichu is
Pokemon than. I mean, I'd rock a Haunter over a Pikachu any day.
That's true.
That is.
Pikachu hold a light bulb?
Pikachu.
No thanks.
Who cares with
What?
cares
What light bulb?
Pikachu holding the light bulb.
Stronger.
Double attack, double special
Yeah.
attack.
Yes, the Haunter.
Yeah, that's true.
That's my Haunter impersonation.
Nice.
I just think it's a shame as well that flying types are not included, just because flying types are relegated to secondary types. In a lot
Yeah,
of
I'm there
things
with
It
as
is
well.
interesting that they've decided that, hey, like, there's only been one pure flying type, and that's Arceus.
And isn't Tornadus pure flame?
Oh, that too, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
All right,
You just
so
lied straight to all our faces.
Deliberately.
Again, talk amongst yourselves, guys.
and
I
other
will-
types that were sort of ignored as well.
We'll go into dishonorable mentions
Yeah.
after.
Well,
Well,
let's
dishonorable. I'm not going to spoil the dishonorable mention, but I mean, like,
let's hope I don't do an Australian government here and take forever to calculate the votes.
Yeah, they'll be counted in a week and a half, guys. So.
Or like census and just
well,
crash.
it's interesting that 12 of the 18 got enough points to like be considered for the 8, and then it's kind of 6 forgotten types,
Yeah.
really, being that of flying and others.
No one liked Faulkner.
No
Yeah.
one likes Faulkner. No. But again, this isn't about gym leaders. This is about the Pokemon themselves and what we see ourselves as and how we envision it. For me,
I'm surprised Fairy didn't get into the top 8.
I am surprised as well.
No, I don't like Fairy.
It's quite strong type. I just don't like some
I
of the
think it was
Pokemon
a
that
great-
are the Fairy type.
I
you
think
know
it
what
was a great addition as a
Dragon counter.
Yep.
Oh yeah, definitely, and
Well,
it
that's-
really buffed Steel and Poison.
I don't
but-
actually like any of the Fairy types.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't like the Pokemon that are Fairy, except for Mawile.
I love Mawile and Sylveon, and I thought that that was enough to
Sylveon was
get
good
it a
at
look
yeah.
in. But alas, it was not meant to be. So basically, I mean, when they come out with a Dragon Eevee, that will be the greatest Pokemon of all time.
So here's the
Dragonia.
results. Okay, so we have a 3-way tie as the last of this.
Okay.
So
Okay.
3 of them were voted as 11. So Ice, Steel, and Electric are out. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Shit.
Fighting and Normal, which is funny because of the relationship with Fighting and Normal. Fighting has 13, and Normal type has 14.
Wow.
Normal type got in.
Wow.
normal
Are you
type.
serious?
I'm so happy with that because I voted that my top one.
Yeah, so I mean,
Wow.
we
I
got
voted
Normal.
number
Normal
one.
was like there. Was that you, Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you voted Normal the lowest, but everyone else was
I
3 or
voted
higher.
at third.
So I mean, Ice wasn't getting much love there. That's all right.
Well, I mean,
I figured no, 'cause
Unfortunately-
I figured you put it as number one, so I was like, it's going to get a bit of backing from you, and I thought maybe Chris, so I
No,
thought it'd be
no.
I think
okay.
it's personal preference each
unfortunately,
time.
Ice suffers from. I mean, they've got generally pretty good defenses most of the time, but they've just got so many weaknesses.
They do.
You know, so that's where
They
And
are the glass
I'm
cans
just
of the game.
yeah. I mean, I'm. It's very personal. Like,
Yeah.
my most successful teams have always been Ice.
yeah,
So,
back in
comes
Gen
down to that.
6.
So let's have a recap. So
super
here-
surprised, but Electric didn't make that.
here are the top 8. So number 8, Normal. Number 7 is Water. Number 6 is Ground. Number 5 is Fire. Number 4 is Psychic.
Woo.
3 is Dark.
Yes.
2 is Ghost. And 1 is Dragon.
Yep.
And the dishonorable mention that was unanimously, which is weird because we all gave it 1 instead of zeros. I think we were being polite there.
Yeah.
But Bug unanimously. I'm gonna go back and retroactively make mine a 0. Would you guys like
Really?
to join?
Yeah.
No, I don't want to.
No.
So it's still.
I
still
think
the
it still
lowest.
deserves
Revisionist
a
history.
point.
I hate it.
There's still bug Pokemon I like
This gen
Butterfree.
could change it.
Yes.
There's some cool bugs
There's
coming.
some cool.
Vikavolt is a great example of a bug type done right.
Wimpod.
Yeah.
Nope.
I mean, Beedrill, Butterfree. They're
But
great.
I feel for bugs because I mean, if you look at a real world personification of it, of course, people. If you were told tomorrow you could have a dragon as a pet or a
Oh, yeah.
bug, of course you'd want a dragon.
I'd be
you
worried
know?
someone's going to step on my Pokemon.
I don't know if you mentioned this while I was calculating, but the ones that just kind of fell away was Rock, Poison, Fairy, and Flying. Type.
Yeah.
They all just kind of they were in the
Pretty
mix,
forgettable
but, yeah.
types. Like you kind of consider those types almost
That's
secondary.
secondary
you know?
types, yeah, certainly. Yeah, so there we have it. The
That's
top
pretty
8. That was fun.
What are your favorite dragon types,
Sure
guys?
was.
Just off the bat.
Dragon types.
Yeah.
My favorite.
Which one?
I'm trying to think.
I personally,
I'll say Salamence right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Salamence is one of my favorite.
Mega.
Yeah, I like the Mega type.
I personally like Charizard and Gyarados.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Mine a Dragonite as well.
Not Exeggutor.
Oh yeah. No, but seriously, I think my favorite dragon type is Haxorus.
Cool.
Okay. You, Chris?
Well, the only answer is Dragonair. Clearly,
Yes.
Hmm.
Aren't you
Yeah.
disappointed then when it evolves into Dragonite?
very disappointed. You know, I just use Dragonair with Evolite.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Honest Trailers clip where they've they got Dragonair about to evolve to Dragonite, and then he does. He's like, he's putting a
What
lot
is
of weight.
this? Yeah,
He's got really fat.
It's so bad. Like Dragonite's
I
cool,
think Dragonite is cool,
but
it's not matching.
it
Dragonite
doesn't.
and
It should
Dragonite
evolve
at all.
into like Melodic or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cam?
Um, probably Dragonair and Gyarados.
Mm.
I'm trying
Gyarados is
to think
a
some of
dragon
the newer, like
He's not dragon. He learns dragon moves.
Yeah,
He's not a dragon.
that's what I'm trying to say.
Exeggutor.
Nah, I do love Exeggutor.
Also, I, in terms of dragon moves that get me really jazzed, I think something like Dragon Rage, always doing
That's
40
cool.
HP, is a cool move.
Cool move.
And when it was on the show, it was quite cool. Draco Meteor is another dragon move.
I used
Never
to
hits.
love
Terrible accuracy.
Yeah.
I used to love doing Dragon Rage and in the pool at swimming lessons. I would always like spin and be like,
Dragon
"Here's some
Rage."
Dragon Rage.
I
So
feel
Cam-
Hydreigon gets a mention. Not any of the pseudos really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Garchomp.
Yeah, slack off is really.
What's the name? The
Stop
Gooey
misinforming
Goomy.
people.
Goomy. Oh, Gudra.
Gudra, of course. Who can forget
Yeah.
my
I
favourite?
like Gudra.
Gudra and Drampa in the new games.
Well,
that
Drampa
was
is
on my
obviously.
squad.
I'm trying to exclude new Pokemon
Well-
because they haven't officially come out.
Well,
Yeah.
we know their types, and we
Right.
know that Dragon is the best.
Yeah.
So what are your
always-
favourite types, guys?
Favorite types?
No, I was going to say, like, the listeners.
Oh right,
Yes,
sorry. I was
let us
like,
know.
We just did that.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments what
Yeah.
your favourite types are, what your favourite Pokemon are.
Yeah. And as always, like, subscribe, share, comment, tell your friends, Facebook, iTunes, and YouTube. Check out the website at www.redcoin.net.au. And
Stay tuned for Pokemon Sun and Moon info.
RAP Ice type.
Yeah.
See you
Where it
next time.
belongs.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Bye.